Now, if a man wants to have more than one woman, that is a righteous act. Listen, not because Asar said so. God.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Brakathum, Yahweh Shemar Latham Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's the I.S.U.P.K, started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. And this is another edition of Practical Knowledge. And today we will be talking about adultery, Asar Naqash. Adultery. Well, how would you describe adultery before we go into the scriptures and show how disgusting adultery is in the Bible?
Well, let me first say this. The Most High has seen every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman special enough to be valuable enough to be with one man for the rest of their life. Now, I understand in America that's seen as impossible. But the Most High sees the warriors of the Lord, right, and the princesses of the Lord as valuable enough to have that woman with one man. Now, if that woman, usually because of some heathen, some heathen culture, decides to sleep with someone else after being married, is an adulterer.
Well,
and go ahead.
No, I'm saying, like, what you just said was so heavy, which is another breakdown, but sex is marriage.
Yes.
And if we understood that as a people, we would be thoughtful of who we lay down with. You understand?
The crazy thing is sex is marriage. But in the eyes of our enemy, sex is just sex.
Is that something?
Even though, if I may,
right?
Even in our enemy's law, you have to have sex to consummate a marriage. So even in their law, which they don't promote,
right?
They promote you have sex. You know, our women are teaching their daughters, you're too young to commit. Have fun.
Play the field.
Play the field. Enjoy yourself. Because that is the enemy's way. Israel is a special people. Meaning, look here, woman, your box is made for one man. That's it. As crazy as that sounds to you, it's made for one man. Not because it's unfair, which is slut 101. It's not unfair. How about the Most High sees you that precious? How about that?
Damn.
Why is it unfair? Why is it I should be able to have two husbands? No, the Most High sees you precious enough for one man to be with you for the rest of his life.
So being what you just said, the Most High designed originally for a woman to be with one man for the rest of her life.
Yes.
So what happens when another man invades that sacred union in your marriage and sleeps with your wife? That's what we're going to read about today, right?
It's absolutely adultery. And, you know, as far as brotherhood goes, brotherhood isn't something that is just there. It's what we strive for and fight for.
Okay.
Everything that you've done in the truth, everything that I've done in the truth, it makes me love you. Because I know what you've been through. You understand that?
Right.
I know the kind of man you are. I know the changes that you've made, man. You understand that?
Right.
And I lay with your woman? Kill me. Kill me. That's what the Bible is saying. because brotherhood is in order. Meaning I have to respect your changes. I have to respect what you've done to change your life to be an Israelite man, a warrior, which you've done, Ak. You understand that? You deserve for your rib to be off limits to any brother.
Right.
She deserves accepting you as her Adawan, for her to be off limits to any man. That's the respect I should give her.
Right. And we've lost that as a nation of people.
As a people, we've lost that because we want to be, I got your B, you know, I did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is gay.
Right.
It's
Mr. Steal
so
Your Girl,
weak.
right? Mr. Steal Your Girl?
Yeah. I stole your girl. Okay, so if I did steal your girl, you put yourself in a position for me to kill you if I'm in the world. And is box worth that?
A lot of gang wars is over.
That's what I'm saying. Is it worth that? It's only worth that
Right.
if there's a whole nother principle attached to it, which the Lord made. Not me. Not my feelings. Do you understand that? Not somebody else's feelings, but the Lord has made this a decree.
Right.
That if I do that, guess what? Death blooms.
Can I read that?
Of course.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 22.
Go ahead, man.
If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die.
Now, this is a book that has been wrongly accused of being against a woman. I just read that it's both. It ain't just a woman.
Right, right.
Both. Go ahead.
Both of them die.
What?
Both of them die.
Go ahead.
Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman.
Now, the important part of this scripture is coming up. We just heard a very vile act. But why should they be put to death? Go ahead.
So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
Read that one more time again.
So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
Let me tell you, it's very evil for you to want your brother's rib. It's very evil.
And gay, frankly.
Yes, it's very evil. Now, the Bible says to what? Read that one more time, man.
And if a man be found lying with a woman,
Go ahead.
married to an husband, then they shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman.
Go ahead.
So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
Put away evil. Put away evil
Right,
from Israel.
right.
This is a very evil act. You women that want to be cute.
City girl, sir. City girl.
Yeah. Guess what?
Hot girl summer.
You are the evil of Israel,
Damn
man.
right.
And that nigga looking at you, biting into it, y'all the evil of Israel. And you wonder why your world's so destroyed and disgusting. And why priests keep rising.
Right.
Let me tell you something, man. Adultery with a woman or man is disgusting, man. And it's not of us. There's no way in the world I want to be with one of my brother's ribs. We've been through this so many times, Stop Wine.
Right, right.
As soon as we hear that this brother was interested in her or whatever, she ugly all of a sudden. She used to be cute. Now, you know,
Right, right.
we saw this sister like, man, is this sister single? Wow, she's single. Man, this sister bad. Oh yeah, I'm trying to holler. She ugly.
Off top. Yeah.
Off top. You ugly to me.
Right.
You know why? Because what the Bible just said.
Right.
And this is important, man. It's vital for us. Your rib is my sister. Who wants to sleep with their sister? Hello? Is that disgusting or not?
That's disgusting.
But your rib is my sister.
Right, absolutely.
Not, I'm just saying she my sister by blood, correct?
Right.
That's my sister, man. What the hell do I want with her? I want her protected. I want her respected at all times.
Right.
I'm that big brother that'll whoop you about my sister.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And that's how Israel should be, man.
Hey, I had a precept for you.
Go ahead. Salaki.
Right? No, I mean, you bringing it out heavy. Right? Romans 6:23.
Yes.
For the wages of sin is death.
Just one more time, please.
For the wages of sin is death. What is sin, Asar?
Man, that is when you go against the law.
First John 3 and 4.
You know, listen, let me tell you something, man. When you go against the law, and I want to say go against the law for a reason.
Right.
Going against the law is sin. Wages of sin is death. You know, I just left Vegas. I'm born and raised in Vegas, just left Vegas. We put wages on things out there and expect money back.
Right, right.
If I wage and put my money on sin,
Right.
I'm going to get death back. Not no
Right.
a $200 2-teamer, 3-teamer.
No, right.
I'm going to get death back.
Right.
It might not be my death, but it's going to be death and destruction, man. Right. Beautiful scripture, man. After that, man. Wonderful scripture, because that's what we're gambling and betting.
Let me ask you something, Asar. Knowing that, you know, adultery is something that destroys the Black and Hispanic and Native Indian community, right? And us as a nation, right? And the importance of marriage, which is intercourse between a man and a woman, right? Which is sacred and deemed holy by God. Why, of course, this is for people outside of the truth. Why do people commit adultery, or why do people want to sleep with another man's woman? Why?
If I may, it's easy. We give in to what's easy, what's quick to do. There's no consequences in the world for that. I'm the big fish of the room in the world. If I'm at a dice game in the world and I come and say, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I hit that nigga, whoop, and I hit that nigga over there, whoop, nigga, you know, I did that. They might let me win the whole dice game. It's easy. There's no consequences in the world.
Right.
They don't understand that their Lord is biblical with it. They don't know why they leave the dice game, get their head blown off.
Right.
They don't understand it. They don't know why their house gets shot up, their 2 babies is dead. The bullets was meant for them, but they was at the dice game.
Right, right.
They don't understand that, man. So to answer your question, if I may, they don't know the Lord, number one. Mm-hmm. And in the world, it's easy. Why wouldn't I want your woman if I'm in the world?
There's nothing stopping you from.
There's
Right.
You told me. We talk as homeboys, not brothers.
Right.
But you done told me, yeah, whoop de whoop bang the bang, and she whoop de whoop bang the bang.
Right.
Now
right.
I want her.
That's another thing. Like, we don't do that in here.
We don't do that in the truth.
I do this and I do that.
It's none of your business.
Right. That's so heavy. Can I read this really fast for you?
Of course.
It's Proverbs 6:32.
Yeah.
But whoso committeth adultery with a woman, get this, lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. And if I could, right, dealing with adultery, that rage of a man is that brother. You know how many brothers are in jail right now because they walked in on their woman with their best friend even, or their neighbor, or some guy they never met in their life, in the bed with their woman, humbling their woman, and snapped and completely lost it.
We don't even have to say walked in.
Right.
They heard about it.
Oh my goodness.
These niggas are so simple. They just heard. We know the 8 Trey gangsters and the 60 Crips is fighting over a woman. That's one of the biggest war in Los Angeles.
Right, that's a fact.
Even the Crips and the Bloods. Now, real quickly, you had Crips, Bloods, you had Brims. They got mad because who was messing with the Blood girl. You know what I'm saying? And then the dudes that was Brims at the time say, we Bloods now, and form something against. It's all over someone with some other woman. And this is biblical. But can you read that from the top, please? Just
absolutely.
Biblical Shah, if I may. Salakia.
Proverbs 6:32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
Just stop there. Lacketh understanding. That's what we just talked about. They don't know what they doing. It's easy in the world. Chasing a woman because of a tail with AIDS and all of this stuff going around, they don't have understanding. They don't know anything. They're in the world. You understand that? Right. We brothers. And if I may, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. I ain't trying to start no riff. But I can look at a woman and be like, good Lord. And then it's Salakia after that. It's not, I'm just saying, it's not that I have to have her.
Right.
In the world, they know not what they do. They gotta have her. They have to approach her. They have to try to entice her, as the Bible say, and try to have sex with her.
Because once you go and talk to that woman, there's nothing wrong with liking a woman, right?
Yeah.
But once you go and approach her and talk to her, the first thing you should ask is if she has a man or not. But the problem is with our people, right? Our brothers, they'll ask a woman if she has a man, and she'll say, yes, I have a man. Oh, well, he ain't got to know. That's what the problem is. That's the foundation of
how long have you had that problem?
Right.
How long? I mean, so many smooth words that these women want to hear. And then we'll talk about the brothers now, but the sisters got to know. They love smooth words. They love the words that make them feel good, which lead them to adultery.
Right.
We're harsh.
So not to cut you off, but just to be clear, adultery is when a man sleeps with another man's woman, and adultery is also when a woman sleeps outside of her marriage.
Yes.
Now,
and in America,
right,
it's up to 85%. Now, do you believe it? You don't have to. But according to their numbers, 85% of all marriages fail. But it coincides with 85% of those women that cheat. They cheat because of the smooth words. I have no attention. You don't talk to me.
Right,
you don't do all of these things. And they don't understand the Bible thousands of years ago talked about you.
If I could,
go ahead.
I gotta explain that adultery is not when a married man gets with a single woman.
Of course not.
That's not adultery.
And if I can if I can say something about that, that is so righteous. It's only unfair to a woman that is arrogant and about herself. Right. Straight up. Now, if a man wants to have more than one woman, that is a righteous act. Listen, not because Asar said so.
Right.
God.
That's
all of you women married to Jesus. God said so. Do you understand that? Now, you could actually be good enough that I want only you. You understand that? Right. Because the Bible don't say I have to have more than one.
Right, right.
You could be good enough that, okay, I just want you. The problem is the very thought of a man having more breeds you wanting more, which is proof you're a slut. And we are in a slut society. And the reason why I say slut and I stop saying whore, because whores get paid. Salakia. You laying down for free. You understand that? And you have what the white man wants every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman to have. The white woman is the biggest whore and slut on the earth. But you know what she isn't? She doesn't let her man go. A white woman can have a black man and still support white men.
Right.
You understand that? The white women don't. How many white women have you seen do a video? White men ain't shit. White men ain't Salakia. No, white men ain't nothing. White men ain't nothing. But the CDC says that the white men leave their children more than black and Hispanic men.
Right.
When's the last video you seen of a white woman talking bad about a white man? Where is it? Show me. He ain't this. He's not that. He don't take care of his children. He don't that. It only happens with black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women because that's how they taught.
So let me ask you this. This is the last question I'm going to ask, right? Adultery. On the topic of adultery, right? What is going through the mind of the brother, in or out the truth, who finds out his woman, right, is committing adultery, sleeping with another man? What's going on in that brother's mind and the importance of that? Like what he finds out, you find out that somebody's sleeping with your woman. What's going on through your mind?
Well, realistically, realistically, there's if you're in the world, vengeance is the first thing come to mind. When you're in the truth, you realize a few things. And the one thing that I would begin this with is, why did a situation happen that happened? And I'm about to make everybody listen to this. Why am I having this conversation? Is it me or is it her? Because the Bible even says that our actions will lead a woman to fornication or adultery, correct? Mm-hmm. You understand that?
No, right.
So what happened? If you know you doing everything righteous as a man and you following the law, your first thought is, the Lord is showing me I have an animal. Salakia. And I should separate myself from this animal. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely.
Now, in the world, we have to teach you that's what that meant. Because most men in the world want to kill something because somebody slept with their rib. I don't want to kill nobody.
No, Khan. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of brothers who have their women sleep off, with somebody else behind their back while they're at work or whatever the case may be, and they find out a lot of brothers go into bouts of depression.
Of course.
Some brothers kill themselves.
Yes.
I'm not good enough, and how could you do this to me? And are heartbroken for the rest of their lives, and they go and blow their own head off. That's a fact. Brothers kill themselves once they find out that their wife is cheating on them. And I'm saying to that brother, what can you tell that brother that's watching this video right now that just found out his woman is cheating on him? What encouragement can you give him?
My encouragement is this. You are a child and a son of a man of war. Your whole essence is to be a warrior. Killing yourself aborts your mission, and it's gay. It's weak. It has nothing to do with what you are on this earth for. Your woman sleeping with another man is not the end of the world. You understand that?
Right.
It might be the end of y'all, but it's not the end of the world. Never harm yourself. Never be depressed. What you do is what I said earlier. You evaluate what the hell happened. Evaluate it as a man. And once you see what happened, you act accordingly. And let me tell you something now. The I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA has taught me this. If she slept with another man and you decide to let her go, the Lord's going to bless you with one that will never do that. Right. As long as you are doing the work of the Lord. Do you understand that?
So basically, the Lord removed her from you. That's how
the Lord removed her from you, or I'm going to get deep with this. The Lord put you on notice, man. The Lord put you on notice.
Right.
Meaning this. Nigga, are you better than this or not? I hope this heavy for Israel.
Right.
You ain't in the school yet. You out there, your woman out there sleeping with everybody. Let me tell you something. The Lord got something better for you. You let her think the Lord has something better for her. Go ahead. And we'll compare it years later. Right. We'll see who the Lord's really with. Let them challenge the Lord. They're going to have something that's great. For now, you have something that's great forever. Weigh those out. And you know what these simple women love to say? That's all I want. I just want someone who can come through every now and then and give me this and that. And you know what I'm saying?
Well, the Bible says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done nothing.
And she's losing, but her pride is so strong that she won't admit it. Right. Adultery of a woman, let me tell y'all something. It's so important in our struggle here in America. Because look, let's take the most powerful women in America. We have a fake black woman that's going to be the vice president. Let's say she cheated on her white hook-nosed bastard. Right? Guess what? All of the women would come to her aid as soon as she said, I was depressed. I was left alone. No one cared. He didn't give me attention. Bear with me real quick. Mm-hmm. That would be an excuse for the women of color, so-called. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. That's all I'm concerned about.
Right.
Y'all will still support her. But you know what you won't support? That man that you forsake and only worry about your goddamn problems, man? What about that man that is doing the work of the Lord, fighting? Even that man in the battle zone in the world,
Right.
who doesn't know who he is. The only thing you're concerned about is you, because you are of a rod whip nation that only cares about what the woman wants. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And they don't care about the actual warriors of the earth. And guess what? The white man will see you devoured while you lose the one man that loved you, if I may.
Absolutely.
You know, when it comes to that topic,
It's heavy.
we have to jump around.
Absolutely.
We have to, because it's a very deep topic, if I may.
It is. And I'm glad that we, because we've done topics on, on this show, practical knowledge, how to choose a woman, how to choose a husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And explaining the seriousness and the holiness in between a man and a woman in their marriage, and how the Bible talks about, and I must read it if I may.
Yeah.
In
Sure.
Hebrews, right, the 13th chapter and the 4th verse, right? Hebrews 13:4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. You understand? And a lot of times, that judgment ain't gonna come in the form of just, you getting your head blown off, or you getting into a situation with the man that, whose woman you're sleeping with. One day you're gonna find yourself with a woman you really into, and someone's gonna sleep with her. Because you sowed that and you're gonna reap that. You get my point? And then also, you're gonna catch super gonorrhea. That's what it's called now. Super. They have it's a strand of gonorrhea that's called super gonorrhea. Super. You're gonna get AIDS.
Man. And the crazy thing about that, if I may, is all any black Hispanic or Native Indian man has to do is come to the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Yeah.
Get in class under Commander General YAHANNA and learn the truth. And the reason why I say what I just said is no matter what you do, if you have a whore, she's going to be a whore. The
Hosea. Hosea.
The I.S.U.P.K is going to continue to teach you to focus on yourself. Get yourself strong and built up so that whore can go please a whoremonger in the earth, and they can be Satan's children while you prepare yourself to have a woman of the Most High that you can treat as a sister in this truth, that is willing, that we, I should say, should be willing to die for. Let that whore go. Let her go. You've done all you can do. Let her go. Let her challenge the Most High. And you as a man, finally, let the Lord bless you with something so much better.
Damn right.
You hear that?
Damn right.
So much better. And she'll see it. So lock here.
That's damn right.
The Lord will make her look at you. She block you on anything and everything. The Lord will make her see you great while she's still someone else's rod giver. You know what I'm saying? While she's someone else's
one night
dump
stand.
party.
Yeah. Yeah.
She don't accept multiple ribs. Now she with a pimp. You feel me?
Good night.
She don't accept all of this stuff, but now she's with someone who she can say, I just want to have sex every now and then.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She'll accept that. While you got somebody that's with you forever, promoting you up and up and up. Don't ever kill yourself out.
Damn right.
Don't ever bring yourself down. Don't ever look at yourself as the reason for that. She's disgusting. That's what she is. You stop accepting someone disgusting. Grow the hell up and let the Lord give you a woman.
Damn
and
right.
watch it happen. And you let these women think they know everything and watch. Challenge the Lord. You ain't gonna never challenge the Sarnic Wash.
Right.
Challenge the Lord and watch you lose, heifer.
Right. Damn right. Listen, man, I'm glad we were able to go over this topic. It's very heavy. I want to say the water again for you joining me today.
No sign of Christ.
On this special edition of Practical Knowledge, man, where we have guests, and we really appreciate your time. And Lord allow, we'll see more of you on this platform.
Yeah, most sign of Christ. And if I may,
Absolutely.
it's such a powerful thing to see my nigga, my brother. No, real shit. To see my nigga, my brother, with practical knowledge. Because how many conversations have we had?
Countless.
How many?
Countless.
Of you doing this. The work. The ideas that Tabawan has always had. It's and I say that to say this. It's an honor. It's an honor to see a vision that I know you had, to be able to be here on Practical Knowledge and to talk with my brother, man, that I know is a powerful brother and I only want to teach Israel, man. And that's it. That's all this brother right here want to do is to teach Israel. Let him teach, man.
Most High in Christ, man. Hey, you taught an amazing topic. Listen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, comment to everything I.S.U.P.K. Go to Hollywood Israelites and subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And until next time.
If I may, real quick, I.S.U.P.K. Kentucky, man.
Absolutely.
Like, subscribe, and as the brother said earlier, all I.S.U.P.K. content, when you see I.S.U.P.K., subscribe, because it's the truth, man. Yeah, but I got to give a shout out to I.S.U.P.K. Kentucky, yeah, man. Right. I.S.U.P.K. Indiana, man. Most High in Christ, man.
Hey, shalom.